today I'm going to use the Carli Bible palette for the eyes. It just comes out like this with the sleeve like that, and I'm going to use it for the eyes today. I tested it out already and the colors are absolutely gorgeous. I will let you know which colors I actually didn't like, but the colors I used today I actually really enjoyed. So yeah, let's just get into it. Alright, so the first color I'm going to go in with is this color right here. And I'm going to take that with a Morphe M517. And I'm going to put that in the crease and the upper crease. So you want to just start right here. And you want to just kind of swoop back and forth and do circular motions in the crease. So what I mean is that I always swoop when I'm on the upper part of the crease, and then I take the brush and I do circular motions when I'm in the crease, and this brush just distributes the product so nicely. That's why I enjoy using this brush. And I know it's like not your typical blending brush, but it's alright. So again, you just do windshield wiper motions when you get to like close to the brow bone, and then you take your brush and do circular motions when you get into the crease. And this is more of a transition that doesn't need to be perfect. If you get on the lid, it's alright. So I just build it up until I like the color, and then that's all I do. Alright, so the next step, I'm going to go in with this brownie color. Ignore my nails. I just get really nervous when I'm in school, so just ignore them. Yeah. And I'm taking this with the Morphe M441, and I am putting this directly into the crease. I'm not trying to like feather it upwards too much, so I just take this brush and I literally put it right in the crease. I don't move it, I don't pick up the brush, I just set it in the crease, and that's where it stays. See how I'm just going in the crease and not lifting the brush at all? I'm just keeping my brush steady in the crease. If you need more color, you just pick up more color. I like to pick up a little bit more than usual. And again, just start right there and start like in the outer part of your eye and work your way inwards. By the way, these shadows do have a little bit of kick up when you put your brush in them, so just tap it off, but they're really pigmented and beautiful. And just build up that color until you feel like the color is in the right spot and really just as vibrant as you want it to be. So I'm going to do this until I feel like my eye is the way I want it to be. Okay, now for the outer part and the outer part of the eye, I'm using, I don't know which color to use really. I'm kind of sticking with the neutral brown, so I'm going to go with this darker brown, and it's darker than the second color we used. So I'm using that with the Morphe R41. And this has so much kickback, but it's like really pigmented. So I'm warning you right now, this shadow, it takes a lot of time to build up. I did use the shadow before, and it's not as pigmented at first as I would hope for in a brown eyeshadow. But again, it's not like Fudge from Anastasia or anything like that, which is alright, I guess, because I don't want like such a dark brown, but I just wish that it would blend out a little, I mean, kind of come off a little bit darker, but we'll just work with it. So now I'm taking this brush and I'm just kind of putting the outer corner in the crease, not exceeding my crease or anything like that. I'm just putting into the crease. I'm trying to make sure that I get most of the color right where the lash line is and not anywhere else. Okay, sorry. My boyfriend called me. I had to interrupt that one. But as I was saying, just make sure you build the color up as much as you want, and until the color is like really like the color that I want. I want it to be a darker color, but as you see, it's not coming off very dark. It's coming off actually very light. And for a color to be like this, I wish it wasn't light, but it's alright. It's alright. It's okay. We'll work with what we got. For the next step, actually, I'm going to go in with Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. And I'm just putting that on a little plate or whatever you use to put your foundation, concealer, or whatever on. And I'm taking that with the MAC 242. Yes. 242. And I'm just kind of picking up the concealer on this brush very not heavily. Try not to pick up too much product, but whatever, how much ever product you like. And I'm going to cut half the crease. So what I do is, again, this is like the first time doing it on camera, so like if I like mess up, I'm sorry. Like, so what I like to do is first I start out with the lash line, and I know a lot of people don't do that, but it just helps me guide me through the whole process. So then I start cutting it. Oops. So again, it's alright if you mess up a little bit. It's life, and life is not perfect. So first you do that. And I go a little bit above my crease because my eyes are so hooded, and this helps be able to see the color even after I open my eyes. So now you just fill in the blanks, really. So just fill in anything that you need to fill in, make every line straight. And like, we'll fix that little concealer line with the black on it. So before we move on, I'm going to take this E36 with this brow bone color. Oh, got highlighter on me. And I'm going to just set that concealer so it doesn't crease while I work on other parts of my eye. And I just like little brushes like this because it makes it so much easier just to get in all the target areas. But you can do whatever you want. You can use whatever you like. So then just do that. And then for like fixing stuff, you just take your brown and just do that. Kind of ish like that. It's very easy, not too hard. I'm gonna go in with this color right here. This is the champagne color. I used the pink last time, but I just didn't like how it looked with the orange. Like, it just wasn't my thing. So now I'm just gonna take that with a MAC brush, just a shader. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up product, and then I'm going to kind of tap it off, and then I'm going to spray it with a setting spray, whatever kind of spray you have. My nose itches like crazy. Now I got it on my ear, but whatever. We'll just move on from it. And it's not like that vibrant of a color. I don't want like a pop of color, but it's like nice little sheen to it. It's not like the superest pop ever. Go back in with the R41 and the brown color. Tap as much of it as off as you can. And just take the brown color and just hit the sides where the concealer and the brown meet, and just kind of do that kind of motion. Tapping, not sweeping, just like kind of tap. It's like you're tapping and then pushing. So tap, push, like that kind of thing. You don't want to like just run like that. You just kind of want to put them together and hope for the best. Alright, and now we're going to go back into that Morphe brush with no product on it, which is the M441. And I am going just to run that into the crease a little bit, just to make sure everything's nice and blended. No harsh lines, we don't want that. Now I'm going to go in with my brow bone color. It's this color right here. And this is just a brush that has no number on it. And I'm just going to put this into the, not into, but on the brow bone. And if you made any mistakes or put your eyeshadow too high up, this will help you fix everything that you need to fix. I'm going to do the other eye off camera. I'm going to put my lashes on. I'm going to prime, conceal, and put my foundation on because I'm doing a review on a foundation that you guys are going to die for. And then I am going to just do contouring, just the regular stuff with you guys. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I'm back and I'm going to do a cream contour today, which is super exciting. Sorry, I thought my dad was home. And I'm using the NYX cream highlight and contour palette. I tried this the other day and I don't know how it's going to work out on my skin. And this is actually really like not creamy. So I'm just using argan oil from Physician Formula to help it out. If you have Farsali, whatever you got, you do. So what I do is I just open the bottle of the oil and I just put like 1, that was 2, 3, 4, 5 drops into that. And then what I do after that is I take a Morphe M516. And it's like this, like, sorry, it's a little fluffy. It's like this angled brush type. And I'm just taking this oil and kind of spreading it everywhere. It still doesn't help the product out, but it's okay. And just put it onto the face. I did set my under eyes, so try not to get on your under eyes, but it's okay. And I'm gonna do it like just put it around your face, around your cheekbones, stuff like that. And now I'm just taking a Real Techniques stippling brush to buffer it out. And this might take a second because buffing it out just takes a minute. Wow, this actually doesn't look that bad. The color's not that bad. It is a little bit dry, the formula, but you could just make it work with an oil. And always make sure if you put too much contour and you're trying to blend it out, blend upwards, not downwards. So blend this way, not like that. Okay, I'm using the Too Faced Dark Chocolate Soleil bronzer. Again, this is not my color at all right now, but this smells like a dream and it's one of my favorite bronzer formulas. So I'm using the E3 from Morphe and I'm just taking this with the E3, patting excess off like that, and it's a little bit too warm. Again, a little bit too warm, on the warm side, but it's alright. I just feel like that bronzer is already so cold. I'm going to highlight before I put blush. I've just been really enjoying it instead of doing blush first. So I'm taking the Wet n Wild highlighting gold bar in Holly Goldhead. And I am just taking this with the 310 by Morphe. I like this brush because it doesn't pick up too much product. And it just looks more natural this way when you do it like this versus like a hard brush, in my opinion. but that's just my opinion alone. Moving on to lips. I'm using the Milani lipstick in Plum Rose 17. Oh my god. I wore this the other day and I almost died. Oh my Jesus. This lipstick smells like Jolly Ranchers and it's my favorite lipstick at the moment. Like, this look just makes me just scream spring, like, to me. So now I'm gonna set it with the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. And voila, we're done with the look. I know I'm have a little bit too much on, but that is the beauty of being dry around the mouth, because I can put a bunch on and it doesn't look cakey or anything. But putting on a setting spray afterwards help take away the powderiness around your face. I love it. Alright guys, well I hope you guys love this tutorial. Sorry the end of it is a little bit scattered, but it's alright. Like, we'll move on from it. So I hope you guys love the tutorial. I'll see you guys on Friday. Bye.